With the new Looney Tunes New Legacy movie coming out, I thought it'd be quite fun to take some of the Looney Toon characters and turn them into a giant transformer, similar to how the Constructicons change into Devastator. I may do individual transformer versions in another episode, but for this one, it's going to be an epic illustration. So without further ado, let's bring this Transformer Looney Toon character to life.
The great saviour of galaxies, Loonius Supreme. Eons ago, there was a group of heroic transformers known as the Toonicons. This squad consisted of 6 members: Daffy Prime, Lola C, Porcius Maximus, Wind Devil, Tweety Alpha, and the leader, Bugs Omega. This team of Toonicons were known throughout the galaxy and even on Cybertron as heroes who helped end the first Cybertronian Wars in recorded history. But what wasn't known to all but a few trusted primes was that these 6 members would combine to form Loonius Supreme. Loonius Supreme in current times is thought of as nothing more than a myth or a rumour. Legend as a transformer that has not been seen, and he's not been seen since the Great War on Cybertron eons ago. No one knows where he went or if he even existed at all. But tales are told of the giant transformer heroically doing deeds to stop the war on Cybertron and many other transforming civilizations in the galaxy. But there was also something rather unique in the tales of this great Cybertronian hero. And this has led to the rumours that Loonius Supreme was not actually real, or, they don't believe in his existence between some transformers. For you see, the tales of old, although consistent about the name and power of this gigantic transformer, had an inconsistency. The images recorded and description of the hero varied. There were many different gigantic transformer forms for Loonius Supreme. They seem to have a common element in the forms though. There seem to be the same parts or the same design of parts, but in each design they're in different areas on Loonius Supreme's body, and there's even a version where the head was different, the legs were different, the arms were different, but there was a version that was a male and there was a version that was a female. So they were leading the whole rumours to think that a lot of civilizations just made this character up, or a lot of Transformers made up Loonius Supreme to end the war and find a commonality for peace. Some Transformers thought the records may have been damaged or misrecorded over the eons. Others thought that the story to stop the war was made up as a construct, and the ruling primes at the time decided it was the best way to unite the hope between all Transformers. However, this was down to one of the most unique and amazing ability of the Toonicons. They were able to not only combine to form Loonius Supreme, they were also able to change which Loonicon had control or which form they were based on the situation, allowing Loonius Supreme to not only adapt to any situation and environment, but also to solve any problem that it came across. And it had 6 main distinct forms. There were multiple variations of these, but all in all, 6 primary forms with different unique abilities. So each form had a unique ability, and that meant that Loonius Supreme was able to maximize the power of each and every part of the combiner Transformers, the Toonicons, that made him up, which is somewhat modern day Transformers like Devastator and Predaking can't actually do. They can't change and adapt and maximize the full output that they've got. So this allowed him to deal with any enemy or foe, no matter how powerful they were. Now, for this one, I thought it'd be quite fun to take the Looney Tunes and do something completely different with them and a bit crazy, because they are a bit crazy at times, and it's what we love about them. I decided it'd be fun to have it where they were able to combine like Devastator as a Transformer, but being the Toons and being crazy, they could do different combinations, which was quite cool. I also thought that Bugs and Daffy, if they were combined, there would be a power struggle. I mean, Anybody who's seen Looney Tunes knows Daffy thinks he's the hot shot. He's better than Bugs and he should be in charge all the time. But then he realizes, actually, Bugs, you should be in charge. I don't want to do this. So I thought that would be an issue. But to get around this, I thought that if we had it where each toon can be in control depending on the situation that arises, it would kind of make Daffy not so arrogant, wanting to be the leader all the time. I mean, I know he would be, but it'd be more accepting of Bugs taking charge, or Lola being in charge, or even Taz or Tweety or Porky Pig. You know, it'd be the fun of it. So I thought this would be quite cool. And if you haven't guessed, obviously Daffy is Daffiest Prime in the story, and the other characters should be quite straightforward. Tasmanian Devil is Wind Devil. I couldn't think of a cool Transformer name for him, but then again, Wind Devil sounds a bit cool. And I thought this would stop a lot of the arguing with Bugs Omega. And I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out in terms of the colours. The reason being, truth be known, I did not think about the actual colour of the characters as I put them together in the form that I've decided to do. I just knew roughly where I wanted a few of them on the body and did the colours afterwards. But all in all, I'm really pleased with how this came out. They work really well in contrast and they came out in the right places, which is really, really good and is quite fun. And I kind of like how it's got the feel of like a Megazord from Power Rangers or like Voltron. You can see the individual elements, and the faces are quite clear and unique on it. But at the same time, it's still quite like a Megazord, a robot transformer. And all in all, I'm really pleased with how it came out. I think the colours do it really well for this form of Loonius Supreme. And if you do, let me know. And it came out a lot better than I expected. So I had a lot of fun bringing this illustration to life. And I hope you enjoy how Loonius Supreme turned out.
There you have it. Hope you enjoyed the process of bringing Loonius Supreme to life in this Looney Toons Transform episode. If you did, smash the like button to let me know. Don't forget, the latest poll is on my website, www.DempseyJillustrations.co.uk, for the Multiverse Story Arc. I'll put a link in the description below, but be sure to check that out for who you want to vote for. The choices are the Fantastic Four or the Dinobots. Anyway, stay safe everybody, and I'll catch you next time.